Welcome, animal adventurers. Today we're diving into a wild what-if silverback gorilla versus green anaconda. In one corner, the mighty silverback gorilla, muscle, brains, and the king of African forests. In the other, the green anaconda, South America's heavyweight serpent, a master of stealth and constriction. Its brains and brawn versus silent, suffocating force. Both are apex predators, each ruling their domain with unique evolutionary strategies. The gorilla's explosive strength and intelligence meet the anaconda's patience and crushing power. Warm-blooded mammal versus cold-blooded reptile, who would win? Let's break down their size, strengths, and weaknesses, then imagine the ultimate jungle showdown. Get ready for an epic battle, gorilla versus anaconda. Meet the silverback gorilla, a living legend and the undisputed heavyweight of the African wilderness. This magnificent creature is the ultimate powerhouse of the African forest, ruling the dense, shadowy jungles with an unmatched presence. Towering over 5.5 feet tall when upright and weighing as much as 500 pounds, the silverback is a living wall of muscle and might, every movement radiating strength. Its arms are not only longer than its legs but also incredibly powerful, boasting an 8-foot arm span, ideal for swinging through trees or delivering earth-shaking blows when threatened. The iconic silver patch on its back is more than just a mark. It's a badge of dominance, signaling maturity and leadership. Its massive jaw and large, sharp canines are built for defense, capable of inflicting serious damage if provoked. Gorillas are knuckle walkers, moving with a unique, powerful gait. They're built for raw strength, not speed, and their sheer size and confidence are often enough to send even leopards running for cover. Their hands, so similar to ours, are many times stronger, capable of gripping, tearing, and breaking thick branches with ease. These hands are tools for both survival and defense. Adult males, known as silverbacks, spend most of their time on the ground, using their immense bulk and power to protect their troop from danger and to lead with authority. When a silverback charges, it becomes a fortress of muscle and determination, an unstoppable force defending its family at all costs. Evolution has shaped the gorilla into a true guardian, intelligent, deeply social, and fiercely protective of its troop. Their complex social bonds and communication skills are a testament to their intelligence. This is the raw, awe-inspiring power and presence the gorilla brings to our fantasy fight, a living symbol of strength, leadership, and resilience. Now, meet the green anaconda, the Amazon's legendary river monster. The world's heaviest snake, a female can exceed 20 feet and 500 pounds, as thick as a man's torso. Its eyes and nostrils sit atop its head, letting it lurk underwater, nearly invisible. Olive green scales and black blotches provide perfect camouflage in murky swamps. The anaconda's bite isn't for chewing, it's for grabbing prey before the real weapon comes into play. Its entire body is a muscle-packed coil, squeezing victims until blood flow stops. This power can subdue caimans, capybaras, even jaguars. In water it's swift and deadly, on land, slower and more vulnerable. The anaconda is a patient ambush predator, waiting days for the perfect strike. Immense size, stealth, and crushing force make it a true titan. The gorilla's greatest weapon? Sheer upper body strength. Its arms can deliver bone-shattering blows and rip or pull with incredible force. If an anaconda tried to coil, the gorilla would fight back, grabbing, tearing, and biting. Intelligence is another edge. Gorillas can problem-solve and react quickly, making them unpredictable in a fight. On land, the gorilla's speed and agility make it a tough target for a slow-moving snake. Its powerful bite could inflict serious injury, even through thick scales. But gorillas have no experience with giant constrictors. Instincts may not warn them of the danger. Their limbs and torso are perfect anchor points for a snake's coils. If the anaconda gets a solid rap, even a gorilla's strength might not be enough. The battle would hinge on whether the gorilla could avoid or break free from those deadly coils. It's a contest of raw power versus relentless constriction. The anaconda's main weapon is its crushing constriction, an evolutionary marvel that has made it one of the most formidable predators in the animal kingdom. With every breath its prey takes, the coils tighten, cutting off circulation and air, ensuring a swift and inescapable end. Once it wraps around prey, escape is nearly impossible. The immense strength of its muscular body can subdue animals much larger than itself, making it a true heavyweight in its environment. It doesn't need to be faster or smarter, just close enough to get a grip. Ambush is its specialty. Using stealth and patience, it waits motionless for the perfect moment to strike, blending seamlessly with the murky waters and dense vegetation. In water, it can strike with lightning speed and drag victims under. The river is its domain, where it moves with surprising agility and power, using the current to its advantage. If it pulls the gorilla into the water, the fight is almost over. The anaconda's grip becomes even deadlier underwater, where its prey is disoriented and unable to breathe. Its body is tough, flexible, and hard to injure, covered in thick, overlapping scales that act like armor, protecting it from bites and scratches. With no limbs or neck to target, it presents few vulnerabilities to attackers. Its streamlined shape allows it to slip through water and undergrowth with ease. Even if bitten, the snake can keep squeezing. Its powerful muscles can maintain a death grip even when injured, making it a relentless opponent. But on land, the anaconda is slow and exposed. Its massive size becomes a disadvantage, making it vulnerable to faster, more agile animals. Its head is a weak spot, a relatively small and delicate target compared to the rest of its armored body. A powerful blow or bite could end the fight instantly. The gorilla's strength and precision could shatter the snake's skull or crush its jaw. The snake's entire strategy is to protect its head, keeping it tucked away while its body does the dangerous work of subduing prey. While its body does the work, the anaconda keeps its most vulnerable part out of reach, relying on instinct and experience. If forced onto dry ground, the anaconda's chances drop dramatically. Here, it loses its speed and stealth, becoming an easy target for a determined opponent. It's a battle of patience and precision versus brute force and speed, a true test of nature's contrasting strategies. The gorilla's raw power and quick reflexes are pitted against the anaconda's calculated, suffocating embrace. The outcome depends on where the fight happens: water or land, stealth or strength. In this ultimate showdown, the environment could tip the scales for either side. The green anaconda rules South America's swamps and slow rivers, living a solitary aquatic life. Water supports its weight, hides its bulk, and is the stage for its ambushes. It eats rarely but massively, then digests for weeks in hiding. The gorilla, meanwhile, is a social land dweller of Africa's dense forests. Living in troops led by a silverback, gorillas spend their days foraging, socializing, and protecting family. Their world is one of constant activity, communication, and teamwork. Warm-blooded and always on the move, gorillas are shaped by a life of leadership and defense. The anaconda is a patient, solitary hunter, the gorilla a vigilant social guardian. Their habitats and lifestyles have forged two very different survival strategies. Now imagine these worlds colliding. Picture a jungle clearing with a muddy waterhole, an arena blending both animals' worlds. The anaconda waits, hidden in the water, ready to ambush. The gorilla approaches from land, where it's strongest and most agile. The snake's goal: lure the gorilla close, strike, and drag it into the water. The gorilla's goal: keep the fight on solid ground, using speed and strength. Fallen logs and rocks offer the gorilla leverage, and maybe weapons. The battle will likely start at the water's edge, where both have a shot at victory. The first move is critical. Will the anaconda's ambush succeed, or will the gorilla's reflexes save it? The environment itself becomes a deciding factor. The tension is high as the two titans face off. One misstep could tip the balance. The ultimate showdown is about to begin. The gorilla lowers its head to drink, its massive frame casting a shadow over the shimmering water. The air is thick with tension, every muscle in the silverback's body relaxed but ready, as if sensing the lurking danger beneath the surface. Suddenly, the water erupts in a violent splash. The anaconda explodes from the river, its powerful jaws latching onto the gorilla's arm with lightning speed. The attack is so swift it almost seems like the river itself has come alive. The snake tries to drag the gorilla into the murky depths, but the silverback unleashes a thunderous roar, refusing to yield. With primal fury, it pounds the anaconda with hammer-like blows, each strike echoing through the jungle. The gorilla's strength and fury keep it anchored on land. Using its free arm, it batters the snake relentlessly while its powerful jaws clamp down, biting with bone-crushing force. The struggle is intense, a true test of survival instincts. The anaconda, sensing resistance, begins to coil its muscular body around the gorilla, aiming to suffocate and subdue. But the gorilla grabs and tears at the snake's thick, scaly body, desperately trying to prevent a full wrap and break free from the tightening grip. The first seconds are pure chaos, constriction versus raw power, instinct against instinct. Mudflies, water churns, and the sounds of the struggle echo through the dense jungle, drawing the attention of other creatures nearby. If the snake manages to get 2 or 3 coils around the gorilla's massive chest, the situation becomes dire. The anaconda's legendary strength could crush bones and squeeze the life out of almost any animal. But the gorilla's violent reaction, combined with its defensive bites and relentless thrashing, make it nearly impossible for the snake to secure a perfect grip. The anaconda struggles to maintain its hold as the gorilla fights back with every ounce of strength. The fight becomes a desperate contest, a tug-of-war between the anaconda's crushing squeeze and the gorilla's explosive, unpredictable power. Each second feels like an eternity as both animals push their bodies to the limit. The gorilla's speed and intelligence give it a crucial advantage. It targets the snake's head, the anaconda's most vulnerable spot, using calculated strikes and quick movements to weaken its attacker. The anaconda's thick, muscular body can absorb a lot of punishment, but a few well-placed blows to the head or neck could be fatal. The snake's resolve begins to waver as the gorilla's attacks grow more focused and relentless. In most scenarios, the gorilla's immediate, multi-pronged defense, using its arms, teeth, and sheer willpower, overwhelms the snake's single-minded attack. The silverback's adaptability and raw power prove to be decisive. The battle is brutal and primal, a true clash of titans. But in the end, the gorilla's power, intelligence, and tactical ferocity give it the edge, allowing it to emerge victorious in this epic showdown by the riverbank. So, who wins? In most scenarios, the silverback gorilla comes out on top. Its intelligence, speed, and explosive power let it react instantly and fight back with devastating force. The anaconda's constriction is deadly, but it takes time. Time the gorilla uses to inflict serious damage. A few powerful blows to the snake's head could end the fight before the coils become fatal. This is a fantasy matchup. These animals would never meet in the wild. Each is perfectly adapted to its own world. The gorilla, a symbol of strength and leadership. The anaconda, a master of patience and power. Imagining this battle helps us appreciate the diversity and brilliance of nature. Both are winners in their own right, thriving in their unique habitats. Protecting these incredible species and their homes is the real victory. What an adventure!